Well, hey guys, welcome back to another edition of the Forex Market Preview. My name's Jason Stapleton, and this is the first time that you're joining us. I want to thank you so very much for being here. And if you are one of the returning members, or if you just got done with the Technical Trader Workshop, I want to welcome you guys back as well. It was an awesome week. It was maybe the best week that most fun I've ever had running one of the workshops. Akil and I were there together in my office, trading back and forth. It was a lot of fun. We combined that with all the knowledge and information that we learned last week that I'm going to be actually using today in the Forex Market Preview. And we have basically filled up all but the last few spots in our course. So the one thing I will tell you, and I apologize if you're new and you want to get right to the trading, because we'll get there in just a minute. But if you are waiting to the last minute, this is officially the last minute. This comes out usually, it'll come out Saturday evening / Sunday. The last day to sign up is Monday. Monday at noon, we close it down, whether all the slots are filled or not. And when I left the office, we had about 13 spots left. So if you're waiting, time's about up. So I won't say anything else about that. I think by the time we start running through this, you're going to realize how much more you know than last time. And for those of you who have already signed up for the 12-week transformation, guys, thank you so very much. I'm very excited to have you. We've got our new orientation, our first orientation meeting on Monday, and then live trading starts Tuesday through Thursday. So we'll get right to that. But let's hop into the charts and take a look here. I'm going to start off with the euro dollar. We're just going to look at a few today. But we're going to look at, hang on, it'll come back. It always does. Give it a minute. There we go. All right. Looking here at the euro. Now, we talked about this leg up last time, and we talked about, I'm going to go out to the daily chart here, but we talked about pressing up into the resistance level. Again, look left. Structure leaves clues. Where's the most recent resistance level? We were looking at this level down here. Let me just get the right tool here. We were watching this resistance level here. The market violated that resistance level. So we're looking for a potential pullback into previous structure resistance, which should now be support. The market never gave us that. It just rallied all the way back up into that resistance level. The problem is we didn't quite get to the resistance level. And if I drop down to the 4-hour chart, you guys are going to see that on this 4-hour chart, this gets a little tricky, but that we didn't actually come up into the zone, did we? We didn't actually get up into there, and that provides us with some issues, because now the big question is, well, what do we do? How do we trade this? Well, remember your structure lessons. Remember your swing highs and swing lows. Look at the swing lows here as I draw them in. We have not violated the most recent swing low. All we've had is a series of outside returns, or what we would call higher lows. And we have the next highest low that's come in here. So we've got a couple of different options here. We can wait for the market to drive back up into the resistance level and then set up our rules of engagement, or our ROE, for entering this trade. Maybe we want to see an initial test and we're going to take out a part of a position. Maybe we're looking for a double top with some bearish divergence. Maybe we're looking for something different. Whatever the case may be, maybe we're looking for some sort of, EMA crossover strategy that's going to happen up around that area, signaling that the market's going to reverse. Or maybe we're waiting to see if the market will violate that level so that we can hop on a trend continuation trade. It doesn't really matter. All we really want to concern ourselves with is the market needs to come up into that zone to validate that structure resistance level. The other option is to simply wait for the market to violate the previous structure low. And that, again, gives us a whole new list of possibilities. What are we going to wait? Are we going to wait for the pullback into previous structure support, which now should become resistance? Are we going to sell a breakout? All of these different strategies are things that can be built around the basic concepts of structure that we're learning here. And the euro dollar is just a great example of this particular type of structure analysis being manifest here. So we're going to have to watch and wait and see what happens here on the euro, but there is actually no trade for us right now on this on the euro. We're just going to have to sit by. Now, let's take a look at the Japanese yen. If you remember the dollar yen, we identified this pattern formation setting up here and a very, very low D completion on this Gartley pattern. And that gave us an extremely nice risk reward. Well, the market has come in and look at what it did. Man, that market came down, tapped it once, tapped it twice, tapped it 3 times, and then now has broken to the upside. So now we're simply looking for where are those targets going to come in. If I draw this in, bring it in, the Gartley pattern, this was the stuff we learned on the on the fourth day of the Technical Trader Workshop. We're looking for, of course, that 382 retracement coming in at 98.33s. So we're looking for the market to rally off the lows here and come up into those 382 retracement. And then potentially maybe even some follow-on targets up here to about 99.20. So a very, very nice opportunity here, and the market's already started to move. If you guys have been paying attention, or if you had gone out and used your Gartley pattern analysis that you learned at the Technical Trader Workshop, this is definitely a trade that you could have gotten involved with. Let's take a look at the Aussie. Aussie, another great setup. Let's take a look at another Gartley pattern that we see here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and draw it in for you guys. This is the same thing that we looked at the Technical Trader Workshop. Again, swing high to swing low. Boom, where do we come in at? We look for that impulse leg, followed by the retracement up into the 618 retracement. We look for the second retracement, swing low to swing high. Where do we come in at? Boom, right down into that 618. We got 618, 618. Now what do we look for? Now we look for that 127 extension, swing low to swing high, coming in 127, coming in at 786 ratio confluence. We're just short of there right now, looking for that market to press back up. Now, some of you guys who were members of the Technical Trader, who attended the Technical Trader Workshop, when I just ran through that really fast, it made a lot of sense. Probably scary how much sense that made and how quickly you gathered the information. And guys, that's just one pattern of several that we teach in the transformation course. And in addition to all of the other structure training and the stuff on money management and the stuff on trading psychology and trade plan development and all that stuff that goes into becoming a successful, consistently profitable, independent trader. So anyway, on with that. That's actually all I'm going to show you this week. Just a few charts to reinforce what we learned at the Technical Trader Workshop. You guys have just a mountain of information. And this is my dog. Come here, dog. Come here. You guys want to see my dog? It's my German Shepherd. Go on, go play. She's in here for some reason. But you guys have a wealth of information from the Technical Trader Workshop, and this is just a couple of simple examples on the charts right now using both the structure stuff that we talked about and the Gartley patterns that we talked about that you can be using right now to improve your trading. But again, if you don't have the discipline, guys, if you're not doing the money management, if you're not following the trade plan, if you haven't written out your if-then thought process and all of that type of stuff, then you're fighting a losing battle. It's just a matter of time before you slide back into old habits, because we are emotional creatures. We are the psychology of human beings doesn't change. And so unless you take some very, very specific fixed steps to improve what's broken in your trading, it doesn't matter how many new techniques or how many new strategies you learn, you're still going to struggle. So I hope that this has been valuable for you. I hope that you guys decide to sign up for the 12-week transformation, because I'm just so excited to get started, and especially with the fact that we're now doing the virtual prop trader program, and I've got meetings all next week covering that with our new business partners on that joint venture. So that's going to be a really, really big part of our program moving forward, and you guys are going to be the first ones to get to go through it. So anyway, if you need the link to sign up for the transformation, it's underneath this video. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you all being here. I appreciate you watching, and no matter what happens, just continue to stay here, continue to be disciplined with your plan, and continue to follow what we do here, and be diligent. You'll improve your trading. So until next time, good luck and good trading. I'll talk to you soon.